Oh, this is where you can actually park and stay the night, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's loads of campers in there. Yeah, that's the overnight camping, isn't it?
Well, Happy New Year, everybody. It's January 2020, and we're off to...
Germany! To the camper show!
Yeah, at Stuttgart CMT. So we are in Italy. This is where we live. As if you watch our channel, you'll know that. And it's about 6 hours north. Yeah, about 6 hours north of here.
Travel 6 hours.
Yeah, across the Alps. It might be snowing. The Alps. Yeah. So we're set up for the journey. We're travelling. We're not staying in the camper, but we're travelling in it.
We're going in a holiday home, and I'm having the bed with the curtains.
We are, because we thought it might be a bit chilly to sleep in the camper. So we'll talk a little bit more later on the way why we're doing this, but the main reason is we are looking at possibly changing the California in the future, aren't we?
It's too small for us.
It might be. There's a compromise with everything because we love the size of this, but generally Izzy's right, it is too small when we're all away camping together, but on a day-to-day it's perfect. Oh, and here's trouble. Here's trouble. Here she is. Are you excited about going away?
Yeah!
Right.
Is Daddy filming?
Yeah, we're filming. Right.
He's making mischief.
Yeah. So, let's get on the road and we can talk a bit more. We'll see you later. Look at this. Always love coming up through Switzerland. Whichever route you take, you have a treat. But the roads are clear, smooth, quiet, and the weather's quite good. It's 9 degrees. But the T5 is great for this journey. This is the 2.5 TDI and the 174. And we filled it up with fuel, got over 600-mile range. And it says that we're doing 35.1 miles to the gallon since leaving home.
Stuttgart. Well, there's a few. We love our van, but there's a few
absolutely
things
love it. Yeah,
that
we do.
We would like to improve.
There's compromises. We're not saying we're definitely going to change, but
No.
we do feel as though there's a few things which Joe's going to highlight now, aren't you?
Yeah. Because we're using it more, we have adapted it a bit, and it's not. When we turn up at a campsite now, first it's like, oh, we just have to pull out the fifth seat. Oh, it's a bit of faff, but it's okay. Now it's, we have to pull out the fifth seat. Now we have to put this thermal screen around the rooftop. Now we have to set up a bed for Poppy in the front of the van.
Which means that we can't spin the seats in the front, so it feels more compromised in the back.
We also have to set up a porta-potti tent so that we can use a porta-potti. So there's like an extra 4 or 5 things that we have to do before we've even like put the kettle on when we arrive at a site. And we don't mind doing that, but we also like moving around quite a lot. We do a lot of one-night stops, so it makes it a lot of work when you have to do all that and put it away again every day. So what we're thinking is we'd like to get a van, ideally one the same size as this or a tiny bit bigger, but addresses those things. So it's got the 5 travelling seats, it's got an onboard toilet, not shower necessarily, it's got the ability to hold the bikes on the back, or we do have a little trailer that we can use instead as an alternative. It's got thermal insulation all around, so we don't need to worry about
so maybe
having
a hard
screen.
top.
So we're thinking about getting the high top, like the high top Nugget, the Nugget Plus, or a van that's got a higher roof. And what was the other one? Oh, a bed that's going to take all 3 children.
Yes, it's a big one.
So Poppy doesn't have to have her own bed.
Yeah, this has got to be future-proof for probably the next 5 years or so.
Yeah. When you add those, I think it's 5 things together, that's what's making our kind of camping experience a bit more faffy.
Yeah.
And if we had a van that didn't have any of those issues, it would be a lot better.
Yes. So
Hello,
we
Pops.
are open-minded. We're not saying we're going to definitely sell our vehicle, or we're not saying we're definitely going to do anything at the moment. We're just aware of the compromises and looking to see if there's something else out there. We're a funny pair, both holding our cameras like this, aren't we? Aeroplane, can you see airplane? Right, let's go in then.
It's busy. Here we are, hall 10. Optional with 5 seats. Oh, and it's got one of those sky roofs. That's the Summit. We looked at these at Dusseldorf.
Westfalia hat halt so
So this is the Hosel Summit. Optional 5th seats. But I'm not sure about the sleeping arrangements because I know that these don't have the pop top. This one is a pop top and 5th seat. Let's have a look if we can get in here. It's so busy today. Oh look, this is nice, Holly.
You need
very
Izzy
nice.
to go up top.
Yeah, do you want to go in then, Holes?
Izzy,
Climb up.
I'm going to climb up the ladder for us in a second.
Oh, this is nice.
Watch your head.
That sounds so nice.
Alright. So, there's the pop top. Which seems nice. Well, there isn't much space in here.
What's this?
Isn't Holly? Come and sit on this seat here, see how you fit.
How's
The
it?
extra one would stick out there though, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Hello, look at that. Very nice.
It's nice?
Yeah. I would love to do this.
Nice.
I love that camper
Drive.
so. I would like to go to the window.
Right, Izzy, you going to go up?
Make sure you don't put your shoes on up there.
Yeah, it is
Can I
like
take
that.
my shoes off?
This is the Citroen.
It seems too small actually.
It doesn't seem massive, I will say that.
540.
Not as it's not as refined as a.
So you're saying it's too van-like,
It's a bit van-like, yeah.
but look at the space we've got in
I think
here.
it's comfy and high up.
There's an amazing amount of space, and it does feel like you've got a commanding view. And look, this is nice and easy, isn't it? So when you pull up at night,
That is good, isn't it?
look at that.
Hi, Pops.
Hello, Poppy.
If I was going to have a bathroom, I'd
Yeah.
like a bathroom.
Yeah, that is nice, isn't it? Does it feel like you've got enough room in the shower though?
Well,
It feels a bit, if you look at my head here, it's all a bit.
And that table seems really small.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Nice storage though, you know, all over the back. But in here we'd have to get 3 kids there, me and you upstairs.
Yeah, so that's the 3rd seat for the puzzle, which has got a over-the-shoulder seat belt. Does it feel secure?
Yeah, excellent. Take it apart. So this, I think, hopefully would fit in there.
Right, okay.
So put that in there.
It's out of the way.
It should be away quite quickly.
When this is down, you can't walk past.
When it's out?
Yeah.
This is against. It's not.
Small amount of space. Okay.
It's a comfortable seat.
It is a comfortable seat, but when it's away, which it will be when you set up,
Yeah.
you're going to have to cram all 3 on this one.
Yeah.
Because there won't be nowhere for them to sit
No.
at the table. And we've still got the pop top.
I know. Should we go and have a look at Clever Vans?
Let's go and have a look. Here we are at Clever Vans. Finally made it. And this is the Family 600, and here's the Clever Vans stand. So there's lots of vans here, and hopefully, I'm sure there's something that's a solution for us, whether we want that. But I think there's going to be a 5-sleeper, 5-seater amongst these vans. Some nice colours. So this has got the high roof, 600. There's a nice step for Holly, makes it easier for her. How's it feeling? I like the height, I must admit.
It's good. It's quite good. I like the overhead space compared
There's
to
the
the
shower.
one with the lower roof.
This feels quite spacious here in the entrance.
Yeah.
Daddy,
What?
come here.
Now, Mummy, look, show Mummy.
What's that then is? Wow, big cupboards. So we've got sink,
Even the toilet.
little bit of extendable space. Okay, that's the bed down. Nice comfy bed.
These two.
Hi, head.
It's okay.
And there's a roof light up there.
You need to take your shoes off first.
Right.
Oh,
How's that feel?
Okay, you can sit here.
Climb upstairs.
Cozy.
Yeah. Fine though.
Here, you take that. I'm just going to push it back up. It's really easy to push up.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Done in a flash.
I did it with one hand before.
Is there enough space up there to keep your bedding?
You might squeeze a duvet. It's only about an inch.
6 Personen.
Don't actually fall asleep, will you?
Is it comfortable?
Yeah. I want this camper.
Imagine Holly putting her books up there.
I want this camper.
You've seen how much storage space, cargo space you've got? Massive, isn't it?
It is a lot, isn't it?
Blinds.
Izzy, who have we got in here then? Are you sleeping in the boots?
Yeah. There's a spying area.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing, spying on everyone? Actually, you know what? It could be almost another bed down there. So this is the Clever Van family. It's really funky inside, but I must admit it's not the coolest van I've ever seen from the outside. But that bed up the top is very clever. In the Clever Van. It's got a massive shower. It's,
Hello,
they
darling.
do one with bunk beds.
Daddy, can we buy this?
We might do, yeah.
There he goes. How's that then?
Good, actually. You could probably get 3 kids up here.
Mommy.
What do you think, Izzy?
Ooh, I can see from miles.
The only thing is, up here...
It's amazing up here, Daddy.
So, I'm going to spin round.
Hi.
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 I don't know. It seems to cock up a little bit here, though, doesn't it? Just for your head. Right. So,
Hi.
what do we think? Feels a bit low to your nose there, doesn't it? Although I can see, I can sleep on my side.
On there. All these straps.
It's quite cosy up here, though. Isn't it? It's quite nice, actually.
It is cosy.
Go on then.
Here's a step.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hang on, don't step on it. Let's. I think that. There you go.
Excellent.
So we've had a look at the Clever Van and Josie eats Smarties, and we're really disappointed. They haven't got the any examples here with 5 or 6 seats, which is what they specialise in. They haven't even got an example that you could just play with and sit on. But anyway, the other thing is we try and achieve one thing and then we can't get the other. So we wanted one with 2 double beds in the back.
Yeah, but you can't have the 2 double beds with the
moonroof
front roof, which has a real feeling of space.
Yeah, which is a shame.
So
then we thought, well, we could have one with a pop top, but we then are compromising again because we're going to have a pop top which we can't necessarily use all year round. So we need something we can use all year round. We'd love to have a pop top, but then we'd need 2 double beds in the back as well. We're trying to get a lot out of it, I know. So the one that suits us the best here has got 2 double beds in the back, but they've made it quite basic. I think they made it affordable for families, but it's really a bit basic. And there's no lockers or anything in the back where the double beds are.
I think the first red one that we looked at is really good there.
Which is the one we looked
red
at?
One first. Red one.
Yeah, because that had a pull down bed in it.
Or the black bunk bed. I would really
You like
to
that?
have the black bunk bed, because
Okay.
I will sleep on the top bunk bed on my own, while Poppy and Holly sleep downstairs.
Oh. Well, we'll continue looking, but of course we've got to go to the Westfalia or Ford stand, so we're looking forward to that, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's quite a big show, and here you can see this is the accessory section, or one of the accessory halls. If you want a heavy-duty bike rack, air conditioning units, self-leveling jacks, choosing different seats or upholstery, microwaves, you name it, it's everything in the trade is here. So we haven't got enough time to explore it all. You need more than one day to get around here.
I even love the colour.
There's a dog bed over here.
The dog bed. Right,
Okay,
it is. You've got to try going upstairs.
it looks quite comfortable actually, the mattress. That's it.
Oh,
It looks good quality, doesn't it?
paradise.
Nicer than some of the others.
Stretch out. See
Going
how
all the
long
way
it
down.
is?
You haven't got your shoes on. It's okay. Going all the way down.
There's windows at the side which are nice.
Yeah.
I love this.
Can you sit? Can you sit up?
Sit up. Sit up and pretend to read.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh babe, this is lovely.
This kitchen as well is so much nicer, isn't it?
It's really nice.
It's amazing. It's a smaller van, but it feels
Bigger.
a lot bigger and better and nicer. It feels like the quality of the California. You know what I mean?
The bed is
Look at all the
lovely.
finishings on it. It's properly done.
Yeah. I really like this storage area here. But
You know what you could do? Is you could put the kettle on while you're in bed.
you know what? I bet we would do that.
Yeah.
I mean, there it is.
Put the kettle on.
I really like this. I feel really happy when I'm in here.
Yeah, I
And
know.
comfortable.
It does give you that feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I also really like
a
the
shelf
fact
here.
that you can get in and out the back door and in and out the side door.
Yeah, it's got a flow through. You can
Yeah.
actually walk through, which
it's
gives
five
that
of
extra
you.
feeling of space. So that's quite easy.
That's very easy.
That's
Yeah.
the connection point.
Yeah. We're really interested in the Nugget. We went to Dusseldorf and saw it there.
Yeah.
We're
So,
slightly
well, the Nugget Plus we
we're
prefer with
disappointed that
the.
there's no.
We have one here.
You do?
You
But
do?
it's outside, yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's ready
cool.
to take a drive.
Really?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That would be
But,
fantastic.
yeah. If you want to drive it, we can make it for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
somehow it's possible, yeah.
So we're lucky enough that we're going to now get to test drive the Nugget Plus. We haven't seen it yet, but we've just signed some paperwork which says we can go and drive it. So we're just on our way outside the show now to go and actually get in it and drive it. We've just come out of the standard size Nugget and it's confirmed that we absolutely love it. Yeah, it seems really well done. Seems very comfortable, it's got everything we want. So now we want to just have another look at the Nugget Plus because we haven't seen it since Dusseldorf.
No, we didn't really look closely at it then.
No.
We realised that's what we wanted.
No.
Here we have the Nugget Plus that we're going to test drive at the Stuttgart show, and we are really loving this van. It's beautiful. Hey, there's the toilet in the back. That is great, isn't it?
I like that toilet.
And there is still storage here, you know, if you need to bring your awning.
Yeah. Holly,
Look, we're ready to go.
Okay.
We're ready to go.
Look, I'm in the 5th seat, and it's an adult seat.
Yeah. Proper.
I've got an armrest.
Yeah.
It's ever so comfortable. I'll shut that door.
Joe's getting quite interested about toilets. Can you believe it? Oh, she's Nugget crazy now. After our test drive of the Nugget, is she in love? Have you found a new love? She does.
Even the name.
She's even got to love the name. So we're now at the Adria stand. Lovely, isn't it? I like the colours on it as well.
Daddy,
Yeah.
can you help me get up quick?
Come on then. Oh, she could hide a child in there.
I feel like I'm lying in snow.
When that's closed, it's a proper size shower.
It's a good size shower.
Yeah. Oh, Mummy's got it. It's going up with Izzy on it. Poppy's underneath. Look at this. Look at the cargo carrying space you have there now.
Where? Ooh, I'm taller than anyone.
Keep going up and it'll squash her. Keep going up. Oh, down. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, you could put it like, we could move house with that space.
Yeah. So, I mean, you've got a usable van. Put a hot air balloon in there. The interior of this is way nicer than some of the others.
It's got the roof light here and a lovely open one at the top there, so there's a real feeling of light in here.
Yeah, this is fantastic, isn't it? Look,
Yeah.
there's not only a roof light here or a skylight, there's actually like a big
Yeah,
window there.
lovely. And then you've got nice table, and this is another that you can push that out or pull it out somehow.
The only thing is this is quite an upright travelling suite. These doors,
It's
very nice.
a nice big fridge and a freezer
I
compartment.
want to see the fridge.
Oh, it's not much of a freezer compartment. You might get one pack of peas in there.
Right, it's been a long day, but we've done it. We've done
We've done it!
Messe Stuttgart, CMT Stuttgart 2020. To be honest, if you want a really prolonged look around, you can't do it in a day.
No.
We were quite focused.
In 2 weeks!
Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff here, really nice, interesting things to look at, from every motorhome you could think of, every camper van, to all the accessories, so definitely worth coming, just for perusing and dreaming if you want, but it's really good if you want to, yeah, it's good for inspiration and good to, if you've got something in mind like we have, just have a really good look around and see if you actually like it. Now, we've done that today, and Joe, do you like the Nugget?
I like the Nugget.
Out of everything we've seen today, she likes the Nugget more than anything. Watch out. But actually I agree, and out of all the other motorhomes, we don't want something big and bulky. We want enough space. We want 5 comfortable travelling seats, and it's really hard to get that. Really, really hard to get it. And I think the Nugget does win overall on everything. I mean, it's fantastic.
We love the Cali. So,
There it is.
there it is, waiting for us. Feel a bit disloyal now.
Do we feel disloyal? Yeah, but anyway, we've got some decisions to make. So anyway, back to our Airbnb now. Should we go and get some frankfurters? Okay guys, right, if you liked our little video on Stuttgart, say like and subscribe everybody.
Like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and please have a look at the other bits and bobs we've got, including our 3-week tour of Europe, Cornwall, Norfolk from last summer, which is going to, and the Black Forest, which we're going to put online over the next, well, during January and February. That will come onto YouTube.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, reality time. When you travel with kids, things are going to happen where they throw up and make a lot of mess. And we've just set off from Stuttgart, and Holly, bless her, has had a bit of a nightmare. She's been sick, and this is the cleanup operation. I'm sparing you the details, but generally it was a good projectile vomit, and it's gone in a lot of places, including pockets and bags, and on my coat and on the floor. So this is family camper vanning, and it's real. Look, there we go. I'm trying to wipe up my coat, the bags, and her seat. Now, the other two couldn't care less really. They're just snuggled in the back, and they're watching a movie. But what's great though, and the reason I thought, well, we may as well do a vlog on this while I'm here, is the fact that we've got on board hot water. Of course, we've got cloths and cleaning stuff, spray, antibacterial stuff, wipes. So thankfully we're kind of not as bad as if we were travelling in a normal car, although we have just pulled up at a very convenient Golden M, and Holly's just gone in there to get cleaned up with Joe. So there we go, we've only done about 20 miles, so we've got another 320 to do. Right, I'll better get on with it. See you later.